All right, good afternoon. It's Pete from FigLife.com, and I'm going to be taking a look at the Rodgrod tree here. So this is my Rodgrod tree. It's got kind of some pretty narrow finger leaf type leaves on it, which is kind of interesting. I tried to look online to find some leaves to compare it to, and I didn't really find much. The little bit I did find didn't have leaves that were quite this narrow, but I think this is correct. I'm pretty confident in the fig being correct. So this appears to be the leaf shape here for Rodgrod, kind of a narrow finger leaf type pattern, like so. And you can see this interesting sort of thing here that happened with this tree. I think what happened was I pinched it right here to get some fruits to form. A lot of times I have trouble with the seedling types not putting on fruit. They'll put on growth but not fruit, and I think that's what was happening here. So I pinched it, and then you can see like some different shoots coming out, but it did put on some fruit, and I got a halfway ripe one the other day, and today I got this one, which I think is looks to be well ripened. So let's go take a look at that fig. All right, so here's the Rodgrod fig. Kind of a pretty looking fig, real nice looking color and shape to it. Really tight eye too, so that's nice. A little bit of cracking, and about a medium-sized fig, average-sized fig. So the only thing left to see about is the taste. So let me cut this open. All right, so I cut this open, and so there it is. It's not exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting something a little more red, a little more berry colored inside, and maybe hoping that it was going to be a little more ripe than it looks. It felt like it was ripe, you know, kind of squeezing it, but I don't have a lot of experience picking this fig, or really any experience picking this fig, so sometimes it's hard to tell when you're first picking a fig, but this is what I've got. So kind of an amber interior, and I did find a photo online of the leaf and the fruit of somebody who had grown it outside of California, and it did have more of a kind of an amber color as opposed to red on the inside, and the leaf did have a similar sort of look to this. It was a little more, some of the other leaves on the tree were a little less narrow on the fingers, and that kind of checks with what I saw in that other photo. So I think the leaves are consistent as well, the leaves. So yeah, there it is. Let me go ahead and try this, and we'll see what it tastes like. I know in California they talk about this having a really intense berry taste. It does not look like an intensely berry flavored fig to me, just looking at it, you know, being uncaprified. But there's only one way to find out. All right, I got some like fig sap. You know, I was rubbing my head, and I got some fig sap on my head, and now it's like all itchy. Anyway, let me try this Rodgrod fig. Let me cut this up in quarters. All right, there we go. Okay, so here's the Rodgrod fig. First time trying this. Okay. Well, a really sweet, pleasant flavor. Yeah, really sweet. It's basically a sugar fig. So, you know, caprified, apparently this has a really intense berry flavor, but uncaprified, it's still good, but it's basically a sugar fig. I mean, it tastes like a cube of sugar is what it tastes like. Sometimes they say, oh yeah, you know, it's a sugar fig, but it doesn't taste like sucking on a cube of sugar. This actually tastes like sucking on a cube of sugar. Yeah, really sweet, just but no berry flavor at all, really. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that is a correct fig, that is Rodgrod, but not getting the berry flavor at all. from Rodgrod. It's really a really sweet fig with a real sugary sugar taste. So kind of different, not really what I was expecting. But hey, you know, sometimes you're trying out varieties that not a lot of people have grown outside of California, and you just don't know what to expect. So that was my experience with Rodgrod, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe. Check out my website, www.figlife.com. Thanks.